just tying up, and then you're just trying to clear another line. And look, there's the pirate ship. Or ship. It's like a tug, more or less. And this is Curacao. And just like before, there's no wave action at that breakwater. It's a serious breakwater, too. This is Curacao. What's Williamstown? Curacao. There's the big bridge back there. I think that tall part is the fort. It's hard to name this time of day. Oh, there's the people on the bridge, as always. And there's the little shops that open as you walk all the way over to kind of where that tall building was. That's where we got off from there. Well, this is pretty cool. Yeah. I think last time I was here, we were at a dock further down there because we had to walk all that way just to get to that. That's sort of the main welcome to Curacao. So we are in port in Curacao this morning with the Celebrity Edge. I don't know if you can read it quite in the screen through this angle, but there we are, the dawn. So we are about to go on an excursion that just does the highlights of Curacao and then a beach. We've done that kind of thing before, but this is a different beach than before. So here's our ship. Shoot toward the sun, warning. And there are people lining up for excursions, including us. Oh, there's some of them going, but they're on the earlier ones. We are the first people in line at ours.
Is the Reef Fort. Nowadays we call it the Reef Fort Village because the fort is transformed to a very nice shopping arcade. You don't see the sign? Not yet? Police. It sounds the same everywhere. Well, I'm not at all. They won't see if I'm sitting or standing. Because sometimes they can stop you and you can be fined, you know? Our natural harbor called the Schottengat. Well, here at your right is the Reef Fort. If you enter at a fountain I showed you, you will come out here at the St. Anne's Bay. The capital of Curacao is divided in two historic parts. And Punda, meaning the point, and Otrobanda, meaning the other side. Do you have any clue at which part we are now?
Other side.
Oh, the bridge is closing. Let's see. That's the Queen Emma Bridge connecting the two historic parts of the capital. I can tell you that the yellow building with the black tiled roof across the St. Anne's Bay is the first fort they built, the Dutch. And afterwards they built the Reef Fort and the Water Fort at the entrance to the island to protect and defend the island. My guest,
never looked on this side
the
before.
two parts connected by the Queen Emma Bridge. The Queen Emma Bridge is a floating pontoon bridge floating on 16 pontoons. It was the design and the work of Mr. Leonard B. Smith, a former U.S. consul. I call ferry is also on its way taking a few guests, you know, because they couldn't wait for the bridge, overpopulated, and then in 1707 permission was given to start building at the large mansions, the smaller houses, the laborers. Since December 1997, Curacao is on the UNESCO's World Heritage List by the local artists. In a while, at your right, let me see, we are there, yes. Of this street is Hoogstraat. Colorful, and nowadays many of these monuments, they house offices like legal offices. There is a dentist in the street. At your left, the orange building with the brown staircases. It used to be the Consulate of Colombia, but they moved across the St. Anne's Bay in the street where we do have our synagogue, the oldest synagogue in the Western Hemisphere. Here the Myra's Kitchen. Here you can start your day with your and you stay till the late evening hours. beautiful. You can see on the monument, well, my guest, there is a story to the colorfulness of Curacao. Many fortresses to protect and defend the island. So
Sure is. I never saw this
nowadays,
one
Fort Nassau
before. I never saw
is
that
the
before. Oh, we're about to go
signaling
on the
tower
bridge.
of the Curacao Ports Authority.
Oh wow, there's the ships.
I
on
have a
it.
surprise for
Oh,
you.
looky down there.
Ah!
Yeah, it's our ship. Pretty.
There is your floating hotel. For how many days? Look at the Caribbean Sea. I can tell you that at the horizon is Venezuela. We are just 40 miles north of Venezuela, my guest. Sister Island Aruba is at 48 miles to the west, and Sister Island Bonaire is at 25 miles to the east of Curacao. 185 feet high and 1,624 feet long. This bridge is only for
Biggest
motorized
bridge
traffic.
in the. Yeah, we're coming. We are at the Curacao Distillery, and I think there's like a factory.
Okay, my guests, are you with me?
Cardamom, sugarcane,
So
the orange peels, and cloves.
The senior family, the still is still in use. So they will open. So this bottle, if you have this one, with the label saying orange, the colors are of the name Asia, tamarind. That's my favorite. Well, I don't know which flavor that. Let me see the original. So the orange makes it very nice and satisfying. So what product?
Definitely a citrus smell.
With a tamarind flavor, and the last one is chocolate.
So there's the tasting. There's like a little store in here. Since I don't drink alcohol. Bird's nest in the light. Cute. So that was a quick tour of the factory and gift shop and informational area of the Curacao. Well, actually, I think over there's the real factory. I think what we saw was like the old still from the 1800s and such. And the story was that the Spaniards brought over Valencia oranges, and they had big plantations of oranges, but it didn't work out because the climate, soil, whatever wasn't right. So they kind of abandoned them, and there were peels on the ground, and a guy noticed that the peels had a nice scent, so he took them home and put them in alcohol, and I guess eventually added spices and such to it. Came up with the recipe for Curacao. It's all in English, so I guess they sell these in the US, but I've never seen them. I'm gonna give them a try. It says they are from the Netherlands and Belgium.
Douche is the most common word here in Curacao. It stands for everything that's nice, delicious, and wonderful. If someone calls you douche, it means sweetheart, or sexy, or babe. I think trainees, I don't know, I don't think so. I think they prefer the visitors. 10 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. Wow, that's a big house, yes.
Yeah.
This area, a gentleman started a supermarket, very smart, because at the end of the day, most visitors will be shopping. Livingstone, you see the Caribbean Sea, my guest? Nice.
Wow.
You know, Venezuela's just there, and sometimes with I was at a part of Alonso de Ojeda, and he names the island Isla
Actually, that's our first
Inútil.
time.
The Spanish waters, the peninsula of Caracas Bay, if you see it, it is very easy to sail and go ashore in Curacao. Well, you need permission to be here. But it is one of the reasons why the Dutch built many fortresses after they conquered the island to the Spanish waters. Here, what you see at your left, we call Lou is telling me that's his house, protecting and defending the island. So on this road, it's a bit, it's the rain.
Okay, so this beach has commercials, which is crazy considering it's a private beach. There you go. Stroopwafel coffee. Beach couture. Body piercing. Concert stage. It's a whole shop of just flip-flops, honey. My daily attire. I can see them, huh? Oh, it's beautiful. And find a chair, anything in white or brown. White chair with a brown cushion. So this is Mambo Beach in Curacao. It is a privatized beach. So, Mambo Beach in Curacao. Yeah, let's try the water. Okay, I may just stay in the beach chair because it's a little chilly in this water. Yeah, maybe I'll get used to it. The water's really clear. I'll show you under the water. See if we can go a little further if there's something else to see. Okay, I did it. I got in. Water's pretty clear, but I don't think there's anything right here because the reef is over there, so I don't think any fish would be over here. You never know. Sometimes things come close to shore, but there's a lot of people, so I doubt it. How to get out of the sun. So, just waiting on Jerry to get sand out of his shoes. Out of the blue Dorian Gifts. Looks like a nice little shop. I definitely want to go in here.
Nederland, New Holland, let's say, the New Netherlands. And well, when the Shell came to Curacao in 1950. So my guess, if you continue driving straight, you can be downtown in the inner city and also cisterns. I will show you a very nice red building with the black tiles here at your left. You see it? Well, this is also a monument. I was asking, but you don't have questions. And then I asked, when you're fast asleep, in dreams you can lose your... Something growing on the island must have been the aloe vera. So they were in good health. In Spanish, you would say consiguieron una curación. The other explanation is Curacao being the heart of business in the region. The heart in Spanish is el corazón.
When you get the blue color, but it's not really showing in the screen just how turquoise it is.
Oh, let's look at Curacao. We're supposed to be leaving. The horn's been blowing, but they've been announcing for a couple of guests. So I guess we're missing people. So let's just take a look right there.
That is the fort.
They have, used the basic framework of the fort to create a shopping area and a little history, museum-y type stuff. So that's one side, but there's more of it over here. This thing too. And that's where the guns are, the big cannons are. And that is what they call an infinity beach. It belongs to that hotel right there, which I believe is the Marriott or Renaissance. I think they're the same thing. Yeah, we got people on the bridge again because we are trying to leave, but you can see we're still tied up. The lines are still there because we have missing passengers. Yeah, in fact, the gate to get to the ship is closed, but there's a person there waiting. We can't go anywhere till they get a zero count or they make the call to leave them. And to leave them, they usually go into their room, get all their papers, give it to someone on shore so that they have a passport and identification and such things. But they really try to call them and get a hold of them or people that they know who might know their whereabouts and stuff first. So here they come. They're running out of energy right now. See them right there? They were running down the pier. And the guy at the gate is flagging them to hurry up. Yep, those are definitely our passengers because those are our towels. But I think they run out of energy. They quit running. People on the ship saw them and started yelling at them. That's how I knew they were coming. There you go. Can you hear the ship making noise? They're waving at people because people are yelling at them. I'm in the very front, so there's still quite a bit of ship by where they're coming in. We are moving away. There's that pier. And where the was tied up. So, goodbye, Curacao. There's a very scenic part of Curacao. Painted buildings and then the Queen Anne, I think, bridge. It's for pedestrians. And then it opens and the ships come through. And then the other big bridge is right there. Okay, this is hard to shoot because it's more toward the sun, but Curacao has an oil refinery. And I suspect this has something to do with that. We saw it from the beach, too. It was quite distant at the beach, though.